Alchemov is still pretty at night, still, no matter what it is. Hi everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we did a lot of Alchemov quests and managed to get very close to getting all the Alchemov quests done before there's a time-locked area needed for this. And this time, there's one big quest I want to do. Over here, her name is Ariel.
Well?
What a pickle. What should I do? Will you please help me? My daughter has suddenly begun hating Homs and Nopon. She even finds half-blood High Entia distasteful. She was perfectly fine with the other races up until a little while ago, then she just suddenly changed. I have no idea why either. That is a worry. Well, let's do something. Just worrying about it won't help. I agree. Let's sort it out. I'd like to help her if I could find out why this happened, but she doesn't seem to want to talk to me about it. Maybe she'll talk with you? She hates other races? I've heard that High Entia hate conflict, but... That's right, normally no one cares. Although I have heard some very old Although I have heard of some very old text. Text which say things like, about only a pure High Entia being acceptable. Old mumbo jumbo. Talk to Lunesia. Building bridges. I'm ever so sorry. It's selfish of me to ask you this when it's nothing to do with you. But nonetheless, thank you very much. Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Yes, I too will give it my all. So, Lunesia is only available upstairs and near the Imperial Palace when nighttime. You have to go find her. Yeah, unfortunately, while High Entia, well, as you saw when we first got here, weren't exactly, kind to everyone in the party, with the exception of Melia being the crown princess and whatnot. Lunesia, you're not gonna like her when you first see her.
Me.
I do not feel the need to speak with those from other races. Please leave me alone. You cannot talk to her with any party member except for Melia.
Me.
What do you want? So Mother has been telling everyone she's worried about me. Well, frankly, who I choose to despise is none of her business. Those wings on your head look, how can I say, rather stunted. That means you're half Homs. And so I'd rather not speak with you if at all possible. Perhaps if you were to bring these 2 pieces of marine marble, then I could be persuaded to tolerate your conversation. You can find marine marble at RFC. Even a school child knows that. Goodness me, I see it's not just your wings that are stunted. Resist urge to destroy, rising. There's a reason why she doesn't like other races right now, and you will figure it out, but man, I hate snobbiness. That's just something I despise about Lunesia right now. Out of all the quests, this is not exactly a long one, and to be honest, this video is probably going to be very short as a result of it. Because, frankly, I want to finish the last of the Alchemov area before anything else, so yeah, pretty much. And I believe it's raining in-game. A special note about this quest, you want to make sure you complete the entire quest line entirely, you need to have Valk Mountain unlocked before you can do so. There is no way you can do anything else about it. You have to have Valk Mountain at least unlocked and explored at least some of it. Lunesia, I have the marine marble. Oh, so you brought me the marine marble? You people traveled together, yes, despite being of different races? Frankly, I cannot understand it. Very well, I'll grace you with a small amount of my time. I'll tell you why I can't stand the other races of Bionis. It all started with something quite trivial, to be honest. That half-wit Vivian broke my headwing decorations. And that night, as I slept, I heard a voice in my dreams. The Bionis itself spoke to me. It said, only those of pure High Entia blood are worthy. The Bionis seemed to create us the High Entia first. Those savage Homs are quite a simple joke. Simply a joke, no offense. As I'm sure you're aware, Vivian's blood is tainted by those savages. So she's got jealous of my beautiful headwings and decorations. Clearly, she must have stolen them to smash them out of spite. Can't you expect anything anymore, considering her heritage? But it doesn't really matter. This marine marble is even nicer than my old decorations. I suppose I could forgive Vivian. That's why you're talking to me in the first place, after all, right? Alright, back down where we need to be. The mother is... Ariel is clearly not... will clearly understand what's going on, because... Well, I can understand someone breaking something, but man, that's over-dramatizing a little bit too much.
Well?
Ariel. The Bionis told her that? I can't believe it! But now that you mention, I do recall her having bad dreams one night, and I get the feeling that was the very day she changed. How frightening. Anyway, at least we've got to the bottom of this now. I hope I was of some help. Right, I'll go and talk to Lunesia. She cannot be allowed to think like that in this day and age. I just hope she listens to me. Quest is complete. Top Resist 3. Yay. Now, the current quest we need to get to in order to finish this quest line entirely requires us to actually change the time to daytime and go to all the way in a corner. Be blunt about it, it's probably one of the biggest annoyances that I have about the Alchemov area. While it is pretty to look at, the point is that people are spread out very distantly to do so. But I understand why. It's JRPGs. You can't exactly control that. So, by going this way, we just need to climb up these steps and get over this way. Now, by the time I'm recording this and probably uploading this, I'm probably going to be taking a small break for Xenoblade. Not that anything's wrong with Xenoblade LP, it's the fact of the matter is that there's a game coming out that I'd like to stream or Let's Play. I think I'm going to particularly pick Let's Playing it, mainly because I have a lot of experience on that original game, and I know the remake's going to be the same as well. If you couldn't tell what day it is, well, guess what? It is 4 more days until that game releases? Yep, pretty much. Guess who we're talking to, by the way? Vidian.
Hey.
You are all the guys that helped Lunesia, right? You know, to get over her dislike of the other races of Bionis. I heard it was a group of Homs, so I thought it must be you. After you did that, she started talking to me again, but she's really cold. A problem. Yes, that is indeed a problem. I think it all is because of the wing decorations. That's why she's still giving me the cold shoulder. You see, I broke Lunesia's wing decorations. I got some for her which looked almost exactly the same, but she said she didn't want anything from a half High Entia. She never used to say snatchy things like that. What happened? I want the old Lunesia back. I want to remember what she told me that night. So you're saying she wasn't like this before? She seems a little hard to believe. Yeah, she didn't care whether you're Homs or an Opon or whatever. Sorry about that interruption. People are yelling upstairs because idiot cats. Then out of the blue, she started only liking pure High Entia. Collect some morning dew ice at Baccarat Pedestal on Valkman only at dawn. You're gonna help me? Oh, thank you. I need some morning dew ice from Valak Mountain. You can only get it at dawn when the ice sparkles. It should be near Bafgar Pedestal. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. I like your style. Count me in. Dumban to the rescue. You are most kind. I shall relying on you, Dumban. Alright, so, to get there, you just need to go to Valk Mountain and go to Baccarat Pedestal. However, when you get here, you need to switch the time to nighttime. Also, our skill link upgraded. Yeah, you're gonna have to go all the way to at least 5 a.m. to make it dawn. Found it. Morning dew ice. Very easy to get, and unfortunately, in the original recording, I tried to do this. There is an item in this area that I really, really want. The game's like saying, nah, you're not getting it. We all know the item, and we all Xenoblade fans know that item by heart. And we all, and I mean all, hate this item entirely. You know which one I'm talking about? Well, I'll be back at Vidian. So, yeah, going on detail about what item that I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure anyone who's played Xenoblade Chronicles 1 will understand my gripes of this. But there is one particular item that is required. You need at least 3 of them to complete 1 to Collectopedia, 2 to complete Colony 6. Wanna know what item it is? Ice cabbages. I am not joking. That item of all items, is one of the absolute worst items in the game. Not because it's just anything to do with the item. No. Ice cabbages sounds like a great item. The issue is the fact that its spawn rate only happens at nighttime, and the ice cabbage in particular has one of the lowest, being at 6%. 6. As in 6. Anyway, Vidian.
Hey.
Dumban, why are you gyrating? Oh, wow, you actually found it. It's exactly the same as I remember it. I'll use this to make Lunesia something really nice. All finished. Could you give it to Lunesia for me, please? And a reminder of what happened that night? Affection seal half. Interesting. I refuse to walk all the way there. So, let's go back to Lunacia and see if she changes her mind about half all the other races, the Bionis, and see if that works. Because, let's be honest here, we're gonna need a miracle on that one. Alright, Lunacia, let's see if you change your mind after you see this.
Me.
This is from Vidian? A headwing decoration, but only one of a pair? And wait, isn't this made out of Morning Dew ice? When we were very small, Vidian and I, we managed to get lost on Valkyrie during a school trip. Uh-oh. I was really obsessed with getting some Morning Dew ice. So we ended up getting separated from the rest of the class. There was a raging blizzard, we couldn't see anything. Somehow we managed to survive until morning. We kept on talking and talking, desperate not to fall asleep. And finally, when dawn came, we saw it. It was like diamond dust. It was so beautiful that I honestly thought I must have died. But there she was, by my side, Vidian. It's thanks to Vidian I survived. If she hadn't been there, I would have lost consciousness. I know it. Now I've called her a halfwit and insulted her blood and heritage. Oh, I've been a complete fool. How could I believe something so ridiculous and stupid? It makes no difference whether you're Homs or Nopon or anything. We're all the same. I must apologize to Vivian. And to you, kind people.
Me.
What has been the matter with me? I have to apologize to Vivian. Yeah, she actually talked about, like, apologizing to her and whatnot, and yeah, you don't pay attention to these because, yeah, that's glad that she finally realized, yeah, she was being an idiot. And, of course, we have to always switch to the daytime because, well, we'll have to, no choice. But one of the biggest downsides is Vivian is all the way over there, and it sucks because she's out of the way. There is another quest line that's required us to go all the way out this way again, but that quest line is going to be for later because I know for a fact it's going to take a while. Because I wanted to focus this, finishing the last bit of Alchemoth, and then hunt down the other items we're going to need to get for Colony 6's restoration, because I would like to at least get them to level 3 before anything else. Vivian.
Hey.
Lunacia said she remembered what happened that night. I'm so happy. I hope I was of some help. Don't worry, you were a great help. Lunacia has finally returned to her old self. The truth is, I've always been embarrassed about something. The size of my wings, they're so small. But that night, when I spoke about it with Lunacia, she said that she didn't care about that at all. In fact, she said she was envied me. She said that they must have been so much easier to maintain. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Thank you. I really owe you. Amethyst armor. Nice. That's all done. And as you can tell, yep, everything is now fixed up with the upper Bionis. A bit more to go, but we have still a lot to do. So, we just need to do one more thing I want to do. First and foremost, we're going to do talking about the Colony 6 restoration. Outright speaking, I have a lot of restoration to do because, let's be honest, otherwise I'm going to be just grinding on monster quests, and you and I both know that it sucks. Let's start with the last bit of monster quests, challenge quests, that way material quests can be done for later, because honestly, material quests are just out of the way. Start with challenge 1, which is the proper Bandai during Shooting Stars. Challenge 2 is the Tempest Elugia at Heaven Reef 10, and the third one being the Peely Kirchis at Heaven Reef 7. Thankfully, it's not exactly that bad, but what can you do? But I'll do that off screen because honestly, I don't think I want to waste my time with that unless you want me to. So there are items I'm going to need to grab for housing level 3, and these are going to be a pain. Sturdy armor requiring 2 more to go. We already have commerce ready. This is the one I was talking about. Freaking Ice Cabbage. Ice Cabbage's rate is stupid. Snow and Lemonade Sky. If you want my advice, whenever you want to look for an item, you just need to go to Collectopedia and complete the Collectopedia. Complete it, and then you get access to understanding where the location is. The snow element is always found on Valk Mountain, no other location. I'm warning you right now, if doing this is... Grabbing all the items in order to get access to a freaking Ice Cabbage is annoying. Oh, snowstorm. That means Final Marcus isn't there. Yay! So, yeah, emeralds, the Ice Cabbages can be found around this area as well as a certain other area. I know of one particular. These are Reef Nebula. These are the enemies you need to hunt for the snow element. Understandably so, it's annoying. Funny thing I like doing.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
I don't have time for small.
Okay. Let's sort this out nice and quickly. What a bad battle.
Let's press on.
I refuse to fight them normally. Unfortunately, because how the Nebula work, they have the lower spawn rates, so you're going to be running into this problem again and again, and as you can tell, there's not many Etherards in the game. One of these days, we're going to drop a silver chest.
Let's press on.
There we go. One snow element. We need at least 2 of them to complete that, and we also need to eliminate Sky for that. Pointing this out, this is one of the most bothersome things about this game. Now, there is another area where you can spawn them in for ice cabbages. It's this cave over here. Pointing this out, it's not, well, arbitrary. It's just because Valk Mountain in particular is one of the bigger areas in the game, and it's because of that I don't particularly like going through it. Only because it's just a lot of snow and ice. It's pretty at nighttime, but as you can tell, snowstorm, not so much. We just need to go and find more drops. It's random. We're going to get any drops that we're going to need. Unfortunately, this is how it is. And it's always been for this game. Because, unfortunately for me, I'm getting ice monkeys, and this is not exactly helping me all that much. Which now, I'm just going to practice. In this cave, in particular, there's a chance of the snow element spawning. Not snow element. Ice cabbages spawning in, but it's rare. And survey says my luck is just terrible. There is a skip travel location up here that's required, actually, and you need to get it in order to get all the skip travel locations in this area. But it's not exactly the nicest thing to do to skip travel to. You see that large spike in the Bionis' shoulder? I'm gonna fix this by just changing the time to nighttime again, and just saying there we go. That's way prettier to look at, and it's honestly much better to look at, honestly. Mud squirrel. I don't know why mud squirrel things have to be on an icy landscape, but yeah, like we do. And the one great thing about this game is if you see a location, you can walk to it. If it's not hard to figure out, it's really just a game and how it works. Thanks! We got the 2 ice cabbages. These will be big help in fixing up Colony 6. I found one. Now I gotta find another. Then I gotta find 2 more. Kamau. Mechonis Wound. Is there any skill tree? No, it's just skill link. Yeah, we got Melia skill link with Dunban up by 1. That's actually pretty useful. We need to find a few more ice cabbages, though. Fatal Belladonna, nope. MS Vanilla, double, nope. Nagro Waterfall is also an area where there's chance to spawn
No problem whatsoever. Okay.
Unfortunately, ice physics are always the thing, so you're going to be running into this a lot. We kill 5 of these Spaghells for a quest.
Victory! Just a matter of time now. Now we're working as one. Known as victory. We make a great team.
They go cold pie. Yeah, it's not hot pot, it's cold pie. Look, all those shiny drops. I'm just gonna ruin my skull. Alright.
This represents no problem whatsoever.
Let's let Donban at least. Donban, what are you doing?
The time is
Donban, you had a topple chance and you didn't even go for it. I hate it here. There you go. Kill the Pagels. They're very annoying enemies. Money. Okay.
Let's press on.
I'm not gonna worry about the item drop location and the ether deposits. I might as well grab it for the sake of it. Whatever. It's not exactly that difficult to understand, but what can you do? Unfortunately for me, I'm not getting much luck in the way of ice cabbages. We got 1, but we need at least 2 more in order to complete the side quest of Colony 6, as well as needing... There's no way. There's no actual way. Okay, I was wondering if I got both of them. Both of them were ice cabbages, because I swear, that would have been amazing. On a previous recording, I did this one time. I decided to Not kidding. Go after just ice cabbages in general and didn't even bother finishing the quest until later. I had spent at least almost an hour trying to hunt down one. And I still couldn't find one. Apparently, I'm not having decent luck in this one. Although, I don't know why there's fire apples on ice landscape. You'd think there'd be less fire apples. So, there is another location you can do so. It's another waterfall location. You could have found it before, so yeah. Girl Conduit. I'm gonna go find the last one, be right back. Although there isn't any nebula I see, I'm going to smack it just for the items. And I will cut in the item and seeing if it's the item I was looking for, so yeah. Never mind, I don't need to worry about looking for ice cabbages anymore. Okay, game, sure, why not? So we just need to kill another one of these or get the ice cabbage. Well, not ice cabbage, snow element. Let's just kill it reasonably. Unfortunately, the best pairing scheme for this is actually using a combination of Ricky, Charlotte, and Melia. While Fiora has Ether Arts, she's not exactly...
We make a great team.
She's not... Fiora is not exactly Ether built. She's actually more combo built, so... It's better off to just suck in bolts and some elements to do so. It's not too complicated.
Let's sort this out nice and quick. Flowing through me.
No, slow as a debuff thing.
I see life outside my world.
There we go. Another
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
We have everything there. We just need to get... Eliminate Sky. What was that item again? By the way, I'm completing this clip here for now. And with this vanilla, all vegetables, you give access to heavy boots. Good for Ryan, not much else to say about that. Ridden Magastone, Fire Apples, and the Ether Plum. All fruit give you access to a Chill Defense 3 gem. It's very useful. Only if you're suffering from chill. Fatal Belladonna, all flowers give you access to Confuse Resist 3. Confuse is a very annoying status condition, so I'd recommend it if you're getting to find an enemy that has Confused. For this one, Animal will give you Aura Heal 2. Aura Healing, self-explanatory. Aura gives you 30 HP. Rust Glass and Large Handcuffs. Strange right now will give us access to Chill Plus, which we need to do more chill damage. So if you're having Melia have Chill or Summon Chill, you have the ability to do more damage with that. It's useful if you're using Melia as more of a spamming art support, where she's doing more elemental bolts that are different. I didn't check this yet, but the last thing we need to get is Eliminate Sky, and I think I remember where I found it. I'll be right back. By the way, if you're looking for an item that needs to be traded, or an item that you're looking for the quest, you can actually just go to the item icon itself and press the A button. You can look up all trades like this. It's easier instead of just going through an item slot entirely just to look for an item. So we're looking for Lemonade Sky, and unfortunately for me, it's a pain in the neck. Sturdy Armor, Gaudio has one of them. This is actually useful if you want to look for the Sturdy Armor, but don't want to dealing with the enemies that drop it. By the way, I'm completely ignoring that quest. I probably shouldn't. Thankfully, though, I do know the items that we need to get for that quest, and I do know the person who actually speaks in that quest, so I'll be right back after I get the items I need. By the way, if you need to make characters more ether-focused, like Ricky, for example, you're going to need to switch off arts that are less physical-oriented and more ether damage. For example, getting rid of Peekaboo is recommended. If you have Friezenate in there, I'll be gladly recommended. Ooh! I hit the maximum power. You know, unironically enough, I'm finding less use of sleep, so I'm just actually go with a power effect and increase its range. So that way I have the ability to, you know, have an aura that's very useful to keep my bolts going. There is an enemy here I need to fight, and if you recall correctly, I had a heck of a time fighting that thing. There's a Ferris enemy as well, so let's go and smack him. We need to kill these Ferris enemies for the quest. I believe I completed in that one video, but I did not get a chance to do it because, well, I saved it. There we go. Power effect, as you can tell, is very useful if you're doing buffing. Wow, that was easy. Now, if you recall correctly, there was a certain enemy by the name of Paimon down here. Yeah, I'm killing it. I want to get it killed for more pieces. Ooh, nuts! When you kill the first Lexos the last time, a level 97 unique monster spawns in, and it's always here. Whoa. Ferris. That was not needed. Do not get close to it. It will kill you instantly. There it is. Okay, here it me,
This
guys.
represents no problem whatsoever. Ricky can win by himself. Okay, let's sort this out
Either
nice
way,
and
because I
quick.
know I'm high up. And either dodge this.
Focus your attacks. Gotcha. Spear break.
It drops your strength, so yeah, be careful about this enemy. Thankfully, though. There we go. There we go. More damage, more outputs, more firepower. Mind Blast. Probably wondering why my Mind Blasting instead of using the art that is way more damaging. If the combo continues, like I hope. No. I was hoping to use Summon Bolt at the end of it, so that way I deal way more damage. Having Art Steal on a freaking annoying Paimon like this is very useful. Art Steal again. Corona Eruption 5.
Don't lose focus.
Burn is very annoying. I think I know what it's trying to do. There we go. Very easy.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Well, we got both staves. Oh, great. And a fire element. Very nice. Clank. So, I'll be right back after I complete that mission, because I know for a fact where it is, and it's not hard to get to. Ugh. My tummy's so empty. It's so cold. I'm gonna turn into ice. I want to eat something warm. Sounds like you've got a problem. Well, Shulk, is it our cue? Is this our cue? Yes. Yep, we should do whatever we can. Well, what? You bring some food for me? Thank you. If I die here, I know can take information back to others. Bring food to warm me up. I want hot flakes, hot Antil fire pouches, and Ferris aged ale. Do not take too long. I thought Nopon didn't really feel the cold. But if hungry, I can no resist the cold. I want to go back to warm cave with friends. We got everything we needed. Thank you. Hurry back. I can no wait. I know can wait to be all filled up, full up, and warm again. No problem. Leave it to me. Yes, very good, Shulk. Let's get this sorted out. Yeah. By the way, we're already done. This is nice and warm. Just what I needed. Now I full up, I'm starting to get warm. Ouch! It's too hot. But at least I feel warm again. I'm glad everything worked out. Me too, a resounding success. Now I can go back to my friends. Take them the information I found. They all be so shocked. Quest complete. We got the heavy leggings for that. Alright, sure. Get more population on that one. Yeah, door opens without you needing to say anything. Let's see if this heart-to-heart's available. Oh! I can actually get this heart-to-heart available. Huh, interesting. But, if I recall correctly, I wanted to deal with that last, but, what can you do? I'll just put this off, and let's have done Man and Ricky. Man, Ricky's gonna be so funny in this cutscene. In Oso Tower. I'll cut this out in case I don't get the right items. Right path, because honestly, I pick affinity over anything else when I just do the heart-to-hearts. Done. Ricky not like here. You go burr inside and out. Yes, it's bitterly cold. No, done, right? Ricky means something different. Well, what then? Tell me. Ricky Instinct tell him. Ghosts are here. Ghosts come out and fight Ricky. Hereupon, kapow you away. Who exactly are you ranting on at, Ricky? Dun Dun! Dun Dun must leave now! Not safe here! I do sense something strange in the air. It's not right somehow. Maybe you were onto something. Dun Dun know what ghost is? I'm going to tell you a story, Ricky, but first a question. Do you know anything about the Monado expedition team? Avis tell Ricky some information. Shulk was one of the team members. Ricky was very surprised. That's right. 14 years ago, the team set out and tried to find the Monado. They found it here in these ruins, but only one of them came home. That was Shulk. Shulk, Zedipon, and Mom not come home? No, they did not make it back. Perhaps the Monado rejected them, or perhaps... When Ricky come here, Ricky feel different. Ricky sometimes hear voices worried about Shulk. Is that so? You probably got an instinct for this. I didn't hear a thing. Here is special place to Shulk. Ricky, remember that and not Kapow ghosts. You are the salt of the earth, Ricky. So, anyway, let's head back to where we needed to go. I wanted to go next. First and foremost, I want to head back to the Alchemoth in order to go to Rono. Rono, if you recall correctly, sturdy armor. Good grief, I was wondering when I can get that item. Rono's the one we gave the mixer to. Same time. I like I'm getting a lot of ice monkeys when they're not needed. You know, I just realized something. What's the to be on? No. What do I have on to be on this? I remember. I already completed it. Never mind. Alright, let's go to Colony 6 and actually upgrade that colony up to level 3. Because reward getting the... Please, hurry up. Because the reward to getting level 3 is very good.
Alright.
Reconstruct. Let's start with the first one. Housing to level 3. We built way more houses, and now the middle area of the Colony 6 area is actually starting to look way nicer. By building 8 houses and a housing block. Nice. Next up, Juju, is commerce. As you can tell, yeah, more of that. Commerce is now built up. There's more shops in the middle of the area. Kind of like a bazaar, but it's not too much of like a bazaar that's overstating its welcome. We got another shop available in Colony 6 as items that are required for Colony 6 restoration. And next is nature. This is where things get better. If you recall correctly, nature will increase the quality of the ether mine by mining. This means that when you're going there before, you used to get the second rank ether crystals before. Now you're getting the third rank by getting nature on this. What was made is small flower groves leading to the exit of the area where the bazaar is. That's gone up a rank, which is very good because this is the main area you're going to get a lot of ether crystals. Last but not least is special. I missed my one. Tony, what are you talking about? I had it entirely under control whatsoever. I clearly did not miss one more Lemonade Sky. This builds us a park that's entirely unique to it, so yeah, very, very pretty indeed. And so, we get now collectibles there as new parks have been built. And of course, like last time, when you get to the next level of all in one area, you get street lamps added to every single location that was given to you when upgraded. You see the present from all the residents. You get yourself a Topple Plus 4 gem. Kinda unique. Topple Plus 4 is useful if you're doing a topple locking strategy, as well as the fact that you're going to do way more damage with it. I recommend putting it on Shulk because you're going to get a lot of topples of him and Ryan.
Alright.
Juju has more reconstruction. We have a lot to go. However, I'm going to point this out right now. You're not going to be able to get these for a long while. Just pointing this out here, you're going to need to wait until you finish more of the area needed, which is known as flexible cilia cells and cells made to biology, so you're not getting that for a while. Outright speaking, a lot of these are going to be locked behind getting all the way up in Mykonos in order to do so. So you're not going to get that for a while. Why is there nothing here at nighttime? Oh, okay, I remember now. It's not available at nighttime because it's not there. In case you're noticing those exclamation points on the screen because I didn't cover the glass, it's because whenever I bum rushed this in order to get past to this point. So, as a result of that, yeah, I gotta do that off screen because there's really no point showing them off twice. So, going to the Armory Farm, yeah, both special locations are located right next to each other. It's a very easy point to get to. However, while this one only works at daytime, these one also work at daytime as well. Awesome Monkey, yeah. Heart Peach, nice. Tropical Radish. There's a heart-to-heart here with Ricky and Fiora being your max affinity. I recommend doing this, that way you can get better affinity with the both party members. However, the downside is you need Ricky to become a little more tanky and a little bit more aggro-based. Unfortunately, Ricky doesn't have many ways to force the aggro on enemies, so it's kind of a belated point. No offense to those that know it, but Ricky does not get aggro very easily. There's another heart-to-heart that comes available after you reach 3 affinity, which is the requirement requiring Dumban and Shulk to reach max affinity. Yeah, it's going to be a long while for that. So there is, I believe, no more I want to talk about this area. There is, however, one thing I want to do, which requires us to, well, be in a location I kind of need to get to. And next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're actually going to check out where this portal is and seeing what lies beyond it, because I have not touched this thing in who knows how long. See you all next time.